Alright, so it's time for us to work on our first lesson, and I've got a really easy one for you guys this week. We're going to look at simple repeats, and we're also going to look at multiple endings. And so I want to approach this using a song that you already know. This is What the Lord Has Done in Me by Reuben Morgan. It's an older song, but it's one that we've done before, and it's a good example, a simple example of how repeats are going to work. Okay, so let's jump in. Before I start, one good practice that you should all adopt and get into is whenever you look at a new piece of music, it's always a good idea to just, before you ever play anything or sing anything, look across the whole chart and look for any curves in the road. It's sort of like a road sign. You know, those signs that say left turn ahead, or caution, stop sign in, half a mile. You want to be prepared for whatever's going to be coming up so that you're not caught off guard. The simplest thing, and the first thing that we're going to look at and learn here in Lesson 1 is a simple repeat. And here's how that works. If you see right here, there's a little repeat bar. And then as you follow through, we've got all of these measures of this verse, and then there's another one here, right? It's a solid bar with a thin bar and then two dots. And basically, that just means that everything between this and this is going to be repeated. I like to think of it sort of like that old classic game Pong, right? Everything keeps getting bounced back and forth between those two lines. You bounce the little ball. And so when I see these, I see the line and I see the little ball, and I think, okay, everything's going to stay in between here. We're just going to repeat that one time, okay? Now, moving on, what else you see here as you look through here is you see this little bar here with a 1, and then you see this bar here with a 2. These are first and second endings. And so basically what that means is, if I'm looking at this and I've never played this before and I'm just reading it, what this is telling me is I'm going to start here, I'm going to play all through here, and the first time I'm going to take this, what this first ending is, until I get to a repeat bar or something else. So first ending, right here, I'll play this C, I'll play this G, and then I'm going to bounce back up here. Okay? Now, I go through this again, but the second time, instead of right here, I jump right here. And what the second ending means is basically, if you can imagine, the second time we get here, you just jump straight from here to here. It's kind of like if you're doing that on your charts with a pencil, maybe you would draw a little line right here with an arrow. That's basically what this means. And this is the I guess you could call it the proper way to notate that. So the second time, I'll jump here. Instead of playing this C, I'll play this C, and then I'll carry on and go through the chorus. So let's go back, let's play this and get an idea of what that is going to sound like. We'll follow along, and then we'll wrap things up. Okay, so just to wrap up, you noticed when we were following that green line and it was going through, the first time it went here. The second time when it got to the end of Lord has done in me, it went right here. This is something we do a lot in our music. We'll say, okay, the third time that we play the chorus, we're going to jump straight to this ending. Or after we do the second pass through the bridge, we're going to jump back to the pre-chorus. And these are some simple ways to express that to everyone. And whenever we buy charts online or whenever we get charts for new songs, that's what all of this stuff means. So hopefully this helps you guys. We can practice that, and of course we'll go through that some during our rehearsal times. Okay? Thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you guys Sunday or next time that you're on the schedule. Okay, bye.